Hello, third grade, and welcome to Social Studies for today. We've been looking at levels of government, and you can watch the video as a review. There are 3 levels of government. It starts with our local government, which is our city that we live in, and our mayor, Rosworski. Then it goes to the state government, which is Indiana, and our mayor is Governor Holcomb. And then it goes to our federal government, and we live in the USA, and our president is Joe Biden. Now I want you to think about, how is the government like a school? The levels of government like a school. Well, the superintendent is in charge of the budget. They're at the very top, kind of like the president. Educational programs, staff, and buildings in an entire school district. This is like the what level of government? Which level of government has the president? The federal government. Go ahead and we can write that out now. This is like the federal government. You can type it out if you would like to. Now, in a school, the principal is in charge of the budget, educational programs, students, and staff of one school. This is like the state government, because they're in charge of a little bit less or smaller areas. Where the superintendent is in charge of the whole corporation, all of the elementary schools. The principal is just in charge of one. And the teachers are in charge of discipline and educational programs in their own classroom. This is like the local level of government. Now for your assignment today, you'll be looking at some of the things that we see every day and labeling them into the correct level of government. We'll do a couple together, and then the rest you'll do on your own. Feel free to go back and watch this video if you forget different levels that some of these are at. Builds highways. Builds highways. Now the federal government builds national highways with federal taxes. So builds highways, write an F for federal government. Runs elections. Elections are ran and grouped together by state. So this is a state. The state level of government. We'll do one more together, and then you'll have to go back to make sure you're finding your evidence for the other ones. Prints money. That's another one for the federal government. So write an F for federal government. Now for the rest of them, you will have to find your evidence to write out which level of government it relates to. So I'll go slowly if you want to go back. Take a screenshot if you need to. And once you're finished with the rest of these problems, you can move on to the next activity for today.